Hello, travelers to the stars. I am Marek, and welcome back to Tomes of Awesome. This is Perception, Chapter 1, Part 3. Hopefully we're going to finish it today. Before we go any further, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, little thumbs up, Click the bell notifications to get notified whenever I make new content. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm going to try and upload as many videos as possible. I generally tend, as I always say, to review games that are very awesome, but have possibly fallen through the cracks in between. Occasionally I do hints and tips for games that are more popular that I enjoy, but mostly I'm doing this to help spread awareness for some really cool video games that you probably haven't heard of, but might really actually love. So, this is Perception, and we are gonna go ahead and move on here.
Coming from, but sometimes I see this thing. Don't know why, but I just have to paint it. Even if it's just to get it out of my periphery.
Yeah, that's the problem. When you're living in an isolated house, everything kind of creaks and stuff. But when the isolated house also happens to be haunted, you might see things just out of the corner of your eye. And from what most people can gather at this point in the game, whatever that is, it's definitely kind of terrifying. Probably more than just a little terrifying. Okay, that door is shut and locked right now. A lot of this game is having to explore to find the next, location, if you will. So, if you're okay with that kind of gameplay mechanic, then you'll enjoy this. Anything lit up in green is stuff you can...
It appears this method works best with patients that are, how should I say, more loquacious than others. Frank was never the chattiest patient I'd ever had, but the remote sessions are not quite working for us. I'll be calling one of my colleagues shortly to see if he can accommodate Frank into his patient load.
Not sure what loquacious means. Does it mean people who don't like big crowds? Because that would kind of make sense if you have a therapy session in your house and you're located in like a small mountain village kind of thing, not to say South Park, but like a South Park-esque village. And yes, there is an arcade room built into this house. Why, I have no idea. Perhaps Richard liked to play video games in his off time? Something was there on the ceiling.
April 2nd. Patient is once again sedated and resting. Part of me wonders if the strange sounds around this house aren't just signs of its age. I'm frightened of this place and of my own wife. I spend most of my time in the turret telling Felicia I'm working and watching the baby. In reality, I'm cowering.
And he's the scientific personality in this family. So, with his wife, the hippie, saying the healing crystals are red hot, and the scientist going, I'm terrified of my own wife and house, maybe it's time to call a realtor. Just saying.
Found one of Felicia's paintings today. While I did in fact encourage her to take up this new hobby after seeing this piece, it sickened me. Made me question my own advice. It wasn't her technique that gave me pause.
There's another thing just hidden out of the corner of one's eye. I think my game may have locked up with, wait. Ooh, we have a new location, never mind. These are for hiding, the hiding mechanic, if you will. Oh, it's a Wunderlab, or astrolabe, technically. It's kind of like a globe, except it was designed to show a kind of celestial outer space kind of view of the Earth in order to either A, point a specific direction, or act as a creative tool to remind us that we're all on one planet and that the galaxy and existence is way larger than just the Earth. Either way, it's pretty cool. I'd like to get an astrolabe sometime. That would sound cool. Oh, bathroom. Nothing bad ever happens here.
Have you come to play?
Oh, hell no.
That's right, Felicia. See? Not everyone is an idiot in horror survival games.
First the sagebrushes, now this. How does malachite crack? It's supposed to protect me and the baby. How does a gem inside a silver setting just shatter like that?
That would be all the other healing protection crystals just shattering all around us in every direction. Oh my god. And I think we got a brief split-second view there of the presence, which is the horror monster in this game, if you will. I have once again set this to the easiest, most casual setting because I want to show off the story play, but at the same time, I know that we're going to get to see it at least once in this chapter, so let's rock and roll, eh? I think that was bubble wrap.
Fine. It's from my favorite book growing up, The Princess and the Frog. My mom said she always caught me by old stinky ponds and wetlands looking for my future husband. But it wasn't about boys. I fell in love with nature, the sort of spirits that bind us. If a gem or an herb could facilitate a divine connection, why couldn't an animal have a beautiful soul?
Maybe I'm alone, but does anyone else have that OCD thing where they see things like this and like, I just need to make it flat and straight?
Go to sculpt you a killer frog, Felicia.
Bubble wrap. We're supposed to come back in here.
I know how to raise my baby. Give me the goddamn key to the playroom. Where is it? I don't need the pills anymore, and I don't need you watching my every move. Can't you tell? I haven't taken them in days.
Yes. We can tell you haven't taken your pills in days. Although, that being said, this game is about going through a haunted house, so maybe it wasn't the lack of medication that was driving her a little loopy, if you get my drift. I've said this in every video so far, but I'll say it again now. If you want to get really drunk at a party with your friends sometime, dare them to a game of perception where every time you think you know where you have to go and you walk forward and you walk into a wall, you take a shot. You'll be drunk in about under like 30 seconds. Seriously. Remember, you are playing a blind woman. There we go. Now we're moving forward. Game saved. Did you guys just see a little miniature Grim Reaper statue-esque figure on top of a coffee table? Because I swear I did. This is more like terracotta tile now. Can I grab it?
Keeping these, because at some point, we're gonna need to talk about this.
I don't understand. Is it Richard doing this? Or the house?
I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how.
Yeah, so she's off the pills and yet she's still seeing things. That probably means it wasn't the pills making her hallucinate. Let's take a look at this painting. See if we can glean anything from this.
I've taken none of his prescriptions. I still see it. I still see it. I still see it.
Yeah, that's the figure right there, the sort of perception. Okay, so it wasn't really a Grim Reaper so much as
What is it about that tree?
something hunched over.
I feel it too.
Well, if Cassie's feeling it too, then maybe we should be careful as well, you know what I mean? Because if this family that lived in this house lived all happily ever after, well, it wouldn't be abandoned now, would it? Slashing through the paintings. Perhaps Cassie kept painting this thing and then she didn't want to look at it anymore, so she slashed them apart? Actually not entirely certain about that one. But it makes sense. The house keeps readjusting itself with the timeline of the family, it seems. So I guess it's our job
Betty,
to figure out the mystery at the heart of it all.
still seeing it.
And who's Betty? Because there's no Betty that lives here in this timeline. I haven't found anything about friends named Betty or anything. Bubble wrap.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hey, Serge. What's up?
Where are you?
Okay. I'm in a weird... I don't know, I guess it was a nursery. There's bubble wrap everywhere. Wait a sec. Shouldn't you be at 30,000 feet right now? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, that wasn't your boyfriend Serge on the phone.
Hello? Whoever you are, I'm not afraid of you. You hear me? You can't scare me. Get a hold of yourself, Cassie.
Oh yeah, insect cocoons. Because why not?
Whoever you are,
I'm not afraid of you. Can you hear me? You can't scare me.
Trying to see if I can screw this up on purpose, just so I can show you what the thing looks like as it rips us apart, but apparently I can't right now. Though I promise to make lots and lots of noise later and show you exactly what this thing looks like, because it's kind of awesome and terrifying at the same time. Bubble wrap! I've never hated bubble wrap before, but in this scene you're usually like, oh god, quiet, quiet, quiet! So obviously that was Felicia also talking to us on our phone, saying cold, cold, cold. In many ways, the spirits of this house are trying to tell us the history, so...
The baby is cold. I have to warm her. Cold babies need to be warmed.
No, not fire, not here. No, not the baby. Gotta
So
move
there are
fast.
protection crystals set up around the fire.
I need a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, see that little speck in the distance, or... that little tiny speck in the distance, that's where we have to get to. All the way on the other side of the house, because they can't make it easy. I think it's the kitchen, I believe. Is this the kitchen? Yes, this is the kitchen. Ah, there it is. Fire extinguisher. There we go.
Stop fucking with me.
When have I ever fucked around with you?
Serge, it's actually you.
In the flesh. It sounds like you can use a hand.
I have literal fire to put out.
Wait a minute, don't hang up.
I'll call you back.
I really feel bad for Serge. On one hand, I like the message of this game that Cassie's very independent, but knowing that you can do it yourself is great, but sometimes when you care about someone, you don't want them to have to do it on yourself. And it's okay, you know, to occasionally be like, I could really use some help right now because I'm kind of scared of demonic ghosts and spiritual fire. Literally in this case. But I do see the pros and cons on both sides. And this circular stairway does not look that stable. I'm even going to ask about those stones in the circle there. Because as far as I know, all the healing stones are red hot and basically burning alive. Now, where are we supposed to look?
Patient showing signs of progress. She is accepting the switch to bottle feeding and is no longer... Wait a moment. What's that? I must be hearing things. I need more sleep. Hello? What's that? Who's there? Is something burning? Felicia!
No, this is how it ends. Fucking house! It made Felicia burn her family alive. Why is it tormenting these poor people? I thought I was supposed to fix it, to stop it. What am I even doing here? I don't understand! This is all wrong. I gotta get out now.
Yes, let's run for the exit here. So of course, that will immediately solve everything. Nope, that's the bathroom. To modify that drinking game I made jokes about earlier, also take a shot anytime you know where you're going and you run into a bathroom. Trust me, you and your friends will be enjoying yourselves and totally wasted in just a matter of minutes. That's why I couldn't go through this door before. It was the front door. Of course. There we go. And
No! What do you want from me?
Is this what they mean by magical house arrest? Is there something I'm supposed to read here? Ah, there is.
I can't hear you as well. Not without the pills. I'm ready to join you now. There's no one left for me. Give me a sign you're still here. A knock. Footsteps, your phonograph. Anything. I need to move on, but I'm afraid. Please show yourself. Your sister in suffering. Felicia.
This doesn't sound good.
Goodbye, mister.
Shit! The rope. I need to head back there stat.
Goodbye, sweet baby girl.
Hang on, Felicia. I'm coming.
Goodbye, Richard. Goodbye, sweet baby girl. I'm off to visit with a girlfriend.
Felicia, why? What happened? It wasn't your fault. None of this was your fault. Why are you doing this? What the hell is the point of any of this? Where am I? A tree. Why?
So I'm not going to comment on Felicia's suicide because after losing her whole family and feeling like she has nothing left and a house that's literally driven her mad, you do you, you know?
Down in the marketplace, I spied a spry old man handing her this locket. It was inscribed, "Thy healing fingers hath my eternal gratitude." Imagine my shock when he turned and I saw it was Erwin, the town cripple, and there was no Kane in sight. Who was that? And who was she talking about?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop that here, and next time that we upload, we will be uploading in Chapter 2. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, click the bell notification to get notified whenever I upload a video. I'm going to be uploading a lot of content in the next couple days, so have a nice day. See ya!